John Daly's life unravels fast. His marriage is strained, his kids barely speak, and his business team is on the verge of mutiny. Standing stiff in a remote Benedictine monastery, John's buried hopes clash with the silence of ancient stone walls. What if the secret to fixing everything isn't power or control, but something smaller, almost invisible? Something like serving those who follow you instead of bossing them around. Let's dive into John's unexpected journey toward real leadership. John arrives expecting tough leadership hacks. Instead, he meets Brother Simeon, a monk and former Wall Street executive who shifts the game entirely. At the retreat, John tries his usual sharp commands with the group, but faces cold stares and silence. His old take charge style earns no loyalty, only resentment, just like at home with his family. It's the first brutal lesson: power alone won't win their hearts. Brother Simeon compares leadership to gardening. You don't bulldoze weeds. You nurture soil, water roots, patiently grow. Leadership isn't about forcing growth. It's creating the right conditions and relationships so people flourish on their own. By the end of the week, John sees his team at work shift from grudging compliance to genuine respect. His authority, earned through patience and service, changes everything. Power can command, but authority invites. John expects tough business lectures, but Brother Simeon flips the script. Leadership at its core is love and service, not transactions or tactics. John recalls yelling at his son for a missed goal, pushing his team harder after failures, until Brother Simeon challenges him. Are you nurturing or demanding? John realizes his approach builds walls, not bridges. Turning his focus to caring rather than commanding immediately softens his relationships. Brother Simeon calls love a muscle you develop with daily reps, small acts of kindness, patience, and putting others first. Just like any skill, it grows stronger the more you use it, becoming the bedrock of authentic leadership. When John sacrifices his ego to genuinely serve, he unlocks a new dynamic. His team steps up not to avoid punishment, but because they want to. This shift from fear to motivation is a game changer. Leadership powered by love inspires extraordinary loyalty. At the heart of servant leadership lie three pillars. John learns these aren't fluff but practical tools to rebuild every broken part of his life. John struggles at first with respect. He thought it was earned by results or title. Brother Simeon shows him that respect is given by showing respect, simply and deliberately, even when it's hard. John practices this with his family, mending walls one conversation at a time. Responsibility isn't just managing tasks. It's owning outcomes while empowering others not to depend on you blindly. John creates new accountability structures in his company and home, where people feel trusted and enabled, not micromanaged. Sacrifice is the quiet power move, putting others' needs before your own comfort or credit. John volunteers extra time coaching youth soccer, showing up consistently without expectation. This selflessness deepens bonds beyond authority, turning respect into devotion. Back in the monastery, John's transformation feels almost miraculous. He came for business fixes, but found a leadership rebirth rooted in service, love, and sacrifice. The real revelation? These aren't lofty ideals reserved for saints. They're practical tools you can wield today. So try this. Tomorrow, lead with one intentional act of service, no matter how small. Watch how it changes everything around you. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.